Shalawam. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of GMS, for teaching us this truth. Shalom to all the sincere Akiam pushing this word in sincerity and truth. Yeah, this is the brother Tazza Bashar back with a new lesson. GMS Holland sit downs. Today I'm gonna talk about that you're supposed to study, man. Try to study as much as you can because you gotta show yourself approved before the Most High, man. So first I'm gonna start with the scripture in 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. You need to be able to divide the word of truth, man. You need to know the scriptures, what's right and what's wrong, what is the correct doctrine to show the people their transgressions. If you go out in the highways and byways, you got to be prepared for people who think they know a little bit of something. Sometimes you're going to walk into people of the church, people who did Bible study. They have the wrong interpretation, but hey, they know about some things. What if they ask you about, for example, things that King David did, and you never read First Samuel? What if they ask you about the apostles who became the apostles, and you never read the scriptures, you never studied it? You know. Next scripture, First Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 11, and that ye study. Wait, let me look. Maybe I started earlier. First Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 11, and that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business. When you go study, hey, you're supposed to be in a quiet room, man. Do your study, without distractions. No woman around you. No TV on. Just focus on the scriptures and be one with the Most High, man. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So I read it again. And that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and to work with your own hands as we commanded you, that ye may walk honestly toward them that are without, that you can walk honestly, in truth towards the people that don't have the knowledge of the scriptures, the people that don't know that they are the real Hebrew Israelites, the people what the Bible talks about, man, the chosen people of the Most High. You gotta know what the scriptures talk about to confront the people that don't know the truth, so that ye may walk honestly toward them that are without, and that ye may have lack of nothing, man. That ye may have lack of nothing. If they want to know about the circumcision, if they want to know about uh, the fake Jews, if they want to know who the white man is, if they want to know about the baptism. In Israel, the nation of Israel, the Negroes, Latinos, and Indianos, there's a lot of confusion. And you, as a teacher of the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, are supposed to know how to explain certain things that are a stumbling block for our people, man. So, like 1 Thessalonians 4 and 12 says, that ye may lack of nothing. Of nothing, man. Because everyone was asleep at one point, man, and now people are waking up. So we need certain people to bring out the correct truth, through the spirit of the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And we have those people, man, the apostles of GMS, who learned, let's say, all the people who pushing the right doctrine, hey, they have it from the apostles, man. Even though they don't give double honors to the apostles of GMS, It came from them, you know, that ye may walk honestly toward them that are without, and that ye may have lack of nothing, man. This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. Show thyself approved, like 2 Timothy says. You know, work out your own salvation. The Most High is dealing with certain kind of man, and you need to study, man. You need to study for the Most High to work out your own salvation. Because why you need to study? What does the study have to do with your salvation, man? Hey, you gotta know what you can do and what you cannot do, man. You gotta know the law. You gotta know the times that show the coming of Yahweh Shai, man. Work out your own salvation with fear. You gotta fear, man. Hey, I can't say that I study every day or I read every day, man. But I try, man, to the best of my ability. You know? Hey, we living in this fucking queendom, you know? We've been enslaved by the so-called white man, you know? If you go to school, if you go to work, you come home, you're stressed out, man. You're stressed out, and sometimes you just want to go to sleep, eat and go to sleep, or walk outside and empty your mind, man. But the great and good way to empty your mind with the wickedness of this world is going into the scriptures, man, to study, you know. And you should fear the Most High if you don't study enough, man, because it's an all-out blessing to be in this truth, man, in the right doctrine, you know. So study, man. Verse 13. For it is the Most High which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure, you know, to do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless. How can ye be blameless and harmless if you know what is good and what is wrong? If you don't know that for example, a simple example, eating pork is wrong, you're not blameless, man, for the Most High. Because hey, if you're in the truth, you gotta know what's right and wrong, man. You gotta study. If you never study and you claim to be in this truth, at the end you're not gonna be blameless, man. If you wanna deal with things of this world, be in the gym all day, you know, try to get this strong body and you know fit. It's good to be fit and to be strong, but don't put it before the Most High, man. Don't put it before the scriptures. Make sure you study, man, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as light in the world. You understand? That's gotta be blameless, man. You know? Without rebuke. What if you go out in the highways and byways and you do something that's totally wicked? And then people who are not of the circumcision, like we call that, you know, people who are not in the truth, they tell you like, hey, what you're doing is not godly, man. And you know in your heart that it's actually right, what they are saying. Make sure you're blameless, man, before the Most High. Because the Most High can, if the Most High sees you're doing something wicked or you telling bullshit in the camp, the Most High will send somebody to rebuke your ass, man. And what does rebuke mean? Rebuke, I'm gonna show you. Rebuke means to uh, to correct, man, to sharply correct. Rebuke means to sharply correct. So the Most High will send you people to correct you, man. But it's not wrong that you are being corrected, because that's the will of the Most High, man. The will of the Most High is to correct you if He loved you, you know. So let's see. You have the right. Without rebuke. Without rebuke, I think he looks at without rebuke, you know, meaning blameless. But rebuke means to strongly correct, man. Next scripture, Proverbs chapter 1, verse 1. I think it was 1, verse 1. Slakia 1, verse 5. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. A man with understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. Who are those wise counsels? GMS, the apostles, the elders of GMS. You know, the wise man. Hey, if you look into GMS, man, there are some very wise men, very wise brothers, man. I suggest you watch the videos, you learn from them day in, day out, because that's also a great way to study, man. To learn from the brothers who have understanding, man. And you can see the Most High is clearly working with certain kind of brothers, man. You know why? Because they show themselves approved for the Most High Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai. Verse 6, to understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. You know? But then verse 7 says, the fear of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai is the beginning of knowledge. But fools despise wisdom and instructions, man. If you don't fear the Most High, man, you're not gonna study, man. You're not even gonna keep the law, man. At first. But if you say you're in this truth and you don't fear the Most High, you think, okay, to know that I'm a Hebrew Israelite is enough. Hey, then you're going off, man. Because fools despise wisdom. Fools, man. And instruction. Instruction from the brothers who putting videos out there, man, for you people to understand, man. Hey, they're putting their time in making videos to wake up the elect, man, because we want this thing to end. Hey, to me it can end now, man. To me it can end tomorrow when I'm asleep, man. I don't care. We want this thing to end, and that's why we put out the videos, man. That's why we go into the highways and byways each and every week, man. That's why we study, so we can bring in more fish. Like Jeremiah 16:16 says, man. You know, we are the fishermen to bring in fish. And we can't wait until we become hunters. And hunt for the people who didn't want to listen to us, man. Who only was mocking us and laughing at us, man. Who think we are some kind of attraction, taking pictures like we gorillas in the zoo, man. We are waiting for that day, man. That's why we need to study. To rebuke these people who think they know something. This is Ephesians chapter 6 verse 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Who's the devil? These fucking Edomites, man. But these heathens are fucking devils too, man. Why? Because they come up to you and they think they know something, man. Hey, they come with the false doctrine and they think you are false prophets, man. Show that you know the scriptures. The whole armor is the whole scriptures, all the scriptures, man. The whole book. The scriptures say, eat the whole roll. Deal with the whole book. Read, man. Show thyself approved, man, before the Most High. Why? Verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principality, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. The Most High will test you. The Most High will test you and put you to the test to bring people in front of you who will bring up a topic, for example, that you haven't studied yet, man. To do what? To make sure you are going to study your ass off, and the next time somebody will come with that question, you can answer him, man. That's why you need to study. That's why you need to put on the whole armor of the Most High to be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. You know? Yeah, man. So that's the thing, man. Study to show yourself approved before the Most High. So you will be blameless. You have on the whole armor of the Most High, and you can stand against these wicked people, man, who try to convince you that they have the truth. So you can rebuke these demons, man. Yeah, man. So this was the quick lesson. So brother Tazabashar, I will be back soon with a new lesson. All praise and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of GMS. Shalom to you brothers out there, man. Keep it up.